Hi guys, welcome back to Divine Destiny Tarot. I welcome you all with open arms and an open heart. So today we're going to do a reading on Blac Chyna. I know you guys have probably seen it on social media that she has been denouncing Satanism. She took her fillers out of her face. Homegirl is getting rid of her plastic surgery. I'm here for it. The more souls that God saves, the better. So please don't leave no nasty comments down below. Support your girl. We're going to get into the energy. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can always do so through my Instagram. I will also leave the information in the description box below. This really helps to support my channel, so I really appreciate the ones that have came to me for personal readings. If you would like to just simply donate to my channel, I will leave my Cashapp, Venmo, and I also have my Amazon wish list down below, as well as my P.O. box. If you would like to send me any gifts, you can always send it there, and I am highly appreciative of all of my supporters, all of my followers, and everyone that views my videos, even if you're new. Thank you for clicking on this video and giving my video a chance. So we're going to go ahead and get into the energy of Blac Chyna. Let's see what's going on, guys. Yeah, homegirl felt like she was overly committed to things that were not balanced. And her energy honestly has been all over the place. She's felt very disorganized when it came to her finances because I felt like she was very overwhelmed. There were a lot of reckless decisions that she made in the past that she is now having to answer for. And I just feel like the overall energy for Blac Chyna is a lack of balance. I feel like she's trying to get back into balance. Yeah, because there's definitely some illusions or perhaps some secrets that came out about her. And I don't feel like she felt really good about this, especially the rumors that she has been trying to sex traffic people. I felt like that type of energy really like sat on her consciousness. And she realized that she was in darkness for a long fucking time, guys. Like, this girl has been through so much and she has dealt with so many insecurities because of the fact that the reality that she was living in was very delusional. Like, I felt like she's the type of person that is like, I'm gonna get rich quick type of girl. And now she's having to face the reality that when we do low class stuff for attention, we get low class results. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna go ahead and keep going. Yeah. So the Six of Wands speaks of being highly sought after, someone that is being seen in, the vlogs, like all of that. I just feel like this girl is very like focused on her outer appearance. And she's trying to manifest something. She's trying to manifest a new beginning when it comes to her career. Because I feel like she feels like the way that people see her is not the way, or the way that people used to view her, the old her, it's not the way that she wants to be seen. So she's completely trying to recreate herself with the Magician and the Six of Wands. She's trying to rebuild her brand, rebuild her character. I also got the Justice. So she's very aware that she got karma. This is basically all her karma that she went through for the previous couple of years, but it was only because her energy was imbalanced. And now that she got this information, it's helping her move into a new beginning where she feels more confident in herself without needing all of the fake stuff, such as money, cars, and clothes. And I feel like she's being celebrated because of the fact that she finally gained the balance and the confidence that she needed to recreate her life in a new way. I feel like she's trying to create something new for herself. Yeah, but there was definitely a time where she felt very exhausted and she had destroyed confidence. Like, she was overwhelmed and burnt down. People were talking bad about her. She felt like she was constantly fighting with others, fighting people's opinions, fighting, the blogs and all these different people. And sometimes she wanted to give up. She wanted to commit suicide. I know a lot of y'all don't know this about her, but she was very suicidal. And she was very on the edge. Like, her energy is coming out as someone that has been through a lot of spiritual warfare with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. But she learned her lesson. She gained so much knowledge from this situation. And now she's moving into recovery. She's healing. She's healing her mind, body, and soul because she realizes that she was very greedy in the past. And this is why she was getting so much clout off of the bad news, because she was being very irresponsible. And now she's willing to learn from the failure that she's had to go through. A lot of people backstabbed her, especially the Kardashians. Now she's trying to protect herself. I also get the sense that she's trying to save more money because some of the financial opportunities that she took a part in failed. And that's what had her confidence down, because most of the things that she tried when it came to having a child for money, because this is what this is right here. She carried a child for money and that failed. And when that relationship failed, it really took a toll on her mental health, guys. It really took a toll on her mental health. She felt like she was getting no success or no results from all the time, energy, and effort that she put into trying to create this facade. And now she's realizing that this caused a lot of delays in her life. She had limited success and reward because of the fact that she invested so much time in trying to be someone that she wasn't. It was like she was trying to emulate people that were in Hollywood that have a lot of money and live a very materialistic life, but she didn't realize that these people on the inside weren't really happy. And once she realized that, it's like she turned over a new leaf, because she realized that she wasn't really getting any true success from tearing her own character down. So that's what I have for Black Chyna. She has definitely went through a massive transformation. And I feel like she's only going to come out stronger. So let's get into her and Rob's relationship. Tell me about her and Rob's relationship. Yeah, both of them were very defensive. They had a lot of competition. There's definitely a lot of friction in this family. I feel like when it came to the Kardashians, they weren't friendly. They already, didn't like her on the first, like, to begin with. They did not like her. And they already had, it out for her. And I just felt like she had a lot of arguments. She had a lot of financial failures that happened. Her success back then was very fleeting. And she realizes that. I'm also hearing that Rob also took a part in trying to get some type of financial rewards out of this relationship. However, it really backfired, and it left both of them feeling very misfortunate. They took a lot of L's when it came to their finances, and they definitely felt like they were like constantly fighting people off because so many people judged their relationships, including Rob's family. He really judged his family really judged their connection a lot, because they felt like Chyna was just doing this to get back at Kylie because of Tyga. But I feel like there was a lot of harmony at times between them. And then I'm also hearing that when she had Dream, is that her name? I believe that's her name. When she had Dream, it was like God opened the floodgates. He opened the floodgates of emotion. She automatically felt like she had a purpose. And her purpose was to be a mother. Maybe before she wasn't really focused on being a mother because of the people that she was around. But when she had dream, it completely changed her entire life. I don't know if that's her daughter's name. I'm pretty sure it is, but this is definitely coming out in the cards. Dream made her want to find a purpose in life. But her just being a mother really pushed her, you know? And I feel like there's a lot of angels around her because this relationship, there was a lot of emotional baggage from her past relationship and from his past relationships that they carried into this connection. And they had a lot of spiritual warfare being thrown at them for being together. Yeah. And this relationship was very, very distrustful. It was very imbalanced. They had a very hard time communicating. Like, both of them needed to love themselves, but they put that love into each other, and they didn't feel like they truly completed each other because they didn't complete themselves. Yeah, and there was a lot of like sadness. I feel like Chyna felt very confident that, you know, this relationship was going to work out. And it did for a while. When she was getting publicity, she felt very like on top, like, I'm the new queen bitch. Everyone has to answer to me. But once she realized that she was in a very toxic relationship, and she realized what type of family she was around and what she was in, and what type of like oath she had taken when she decided to have a kid with him, it totally like changed her perspective, and it made her think. And I don't feel like either of them have moved on from this connection. I feel like they still hold on to this connection deep down inside. But you'll never see that because their publicists will promote something totally different. But I do feel like she definitely learned a lesson from this connection. She learned not to do stuff just for money, especially if it comes at the cost of losing people that you love. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really see any love there. I just saw a lot of like wanting to get money, get rich. Let's pull some cards in love. Yeah, so this was a karmic relationship. Yeah, and he definitely goes and looks at pictures, and she looks at pictures, and they reminisce on the times that they spent together. But this relationship was fleeting, and it had a lot of triggers that came with it. I feel like it was a very on and off relationship. They had to learn a lot of lessons in this connection. There was a lot of turmoil. There was a lot of drama, chaos, resentment from the past. There was resentment on her end towards his sister and vice versa. And I felt like now she's trying to make healthier decisions for herself. Coming out of this karmic relationship, both of them have learned. There was a lot of third-party interferences. There was a lot of temptation. A lot of lying, backstabbing, betrayal, you know? But now it seems like the both of them are trying to find happiness and oneness within themselves. And I feel like they're trying to also make better decisions so that they can support their daughter, because they realize the only way they can support their child is by being a good parent and by being a better person. Let's get into Rob's energy. I want to pull on his energy. How does he feel? Yeah, he loved her a lot. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Rob had a love for her. But this could also be him in a new relationship too with the lovers. But yeah, he felt like, okay, so he may have used black magic, or this could stand for his mother. I don't know. I'm getting Kris Jenner vibes. How does he feel? Ace of Cups. He feel like he could never really get this relationship off the ground because he had so much conflict and disconnection from his family. He was very silent. He was silenced, I'm hearing. And he felt like there were a lot of secrets that were being hidden from him that came out. I don't know if he's in a relationship right now, but the Lovers card came out. This could stand for him and Chyna's relationship, how he truly felt, or this could also stand for him being in this inner harmony where he's able to finally love himself because there was a lack of self-love. And that's the reason why this relationship was blocked by spirit. Yeah, and I also felt like he felt very like burnt out. He's dealing with a lot of loneliness, y'all. He's very isolated. I feel like the Kardashians kind of shun him and they throw him and push him to the back. They don't really want people to focus on Rob. And that's the reason Rob deals with so much depression, because he feels alone. And he stays up at night a lot thinking about his child. This is the reason why. Let's see how their relationship is when it comes to Dream. Yeah, there's still some fighting. He could have gotten into a new relationship, y'all. Or he could be talking to somebody, or perhaps he's just focused on self-love. But yeah, they definitely have a lot of resentment. But I feel like they're moving on. They're trying to find some peace after having so much discord. They feel like they didn't get any closure from this situation, though. I definitely feel like they still like regret the past, and they still focus on the past a lot. So let's pull on Chyna and her mother's relationship. Because I know Tonio or Toki Tonio or whatever her name is. I know she had been talking a lot about Chyna in the vlogs. Or the blogs, whatever you call it. Y'all know what I mean. It's one of those days. I feel like an older person when they just be forgetting words and they be like, But anyways, yeah. Tokyo Tony has been doing a lot of reckless talking about her daughter without any disregard for the consequences that are going to come after all this reckless talk. Because I feel like Chyna feels she feels betrayed by her mother, because her mother has been talking a lot of shit about her. Her mother's been gossiping, and this has made her feel like her mother's very untrustworthy. I think they both have two different energies. Like, her mother is really like talkative. She's very, noisy. She's very, opinionated. And then I think Chyna just deals with a lot of like emotional insecurity. And she just feels like her mom can be very unreliable when it comes to giving her the love that she needs as a daughter. I feel like she feels like her mom is very jealous of her, or vice versa. But I definitely feel like she feels very disappointed by her relationship with her mother. She feels like her mother is very overreactive. Yeah, and they're both very unpredictable. Yeah. I feel like she's trying to keep herself protected from her mom right now, just because she's trying to save her money and get back on the right path. And she's trying to work on self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? And then her mother, on the other hand, feels like she's carrying a lot of responsibilities and burdens because she has a grandchild that she's worried about. You know what I'm saying? She has a daughter that she constantly stays up all night worrying about. And that overloads her sometimes. But she never loses sight on, the love and the happiness that she has and the memories that she shared with her daughter. I definitely feel like there's a lack of action when it comes to both of them speaking up. They got a lot of emotions that are weighing them down right now. And I also feel like both of them feel very betrayed by this relationship. Both of them felt like there could have been more done, or they could have, done less in order to make things work. But yeah, I definitely see that her and her mother have a very conflicted relationship. So I'm going to pull some cards on Chyna's energy. Yeah, Spirit is telling her that if it's not valid, it can't go with her. So Satanism, drama, fighting, sex trafficking, people's kids, all of that cannot go with her. And then if she's trying to build a future, she may be even trying to build a future with someone else. This could also be building a future with her and her kids. She realizes that, it's time to put down, the bullshit and pick up the stuff that's important. And I definitely feel like she's going to be watching and waiting to see what the people on the outside thinks of her. Or this is us watching and waiting to see if she's going to build this future for herself and her family. Yeah, but I definitely feel like there's a lot of black magic used against her that could have harmed her child, her family, her animals. She had a lot of black magic thrown at her from the Kardashians, I'm hearing. But she's confident. she's getting her confidence back, y'all. Like, this is her actually taking the step to seek God. And because she's doing that, she's reaching a level of self-mastery. She's mastering herself, bro. So before y'all judge this girl, y'all gotta realize y'all gotta pass too. I gotta pass. Everybody gotta pass. I used to be a stripper. And I'm proud of myself today because I've created my own stuff. People could have judged me like they judged Black Chyna. The only thing is I don't give a fuck. And I'm pretty sure Chyna's getting to the point where she doesn't give a fuck. I feel that in her energy. She's starting to learn that she has self-worth. Yeah. There was a time where she had a victim mentality, where she didn't want to own up to the fact that she created, you know, her own bullshit. But now I see that she's finally realizing that her true ally is herself. You know? She was dealing with a lot of karmics, y'all. A lot of karmics. And a lot of fake ass hoes that didn't want to see her do good. And I feel at a time she was being very fake, you know, and naive to the fact that she was creating her own chaos. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that. And I also felt like there were some negative forces that were trying to block her. They were trying to stop her. She definitely felt like she had to watch her back consistently because there were a lot of people that had it out for her, and there were a lot of people that overstepped her boundaries. And someone did spell work on her. I know y'all can't see that, but that's what that says. She may have also had a secret lover, or perhaps people that she was involved with had secret lovers. But there was a time where she felt very intimidated by Hollywood. She constantly felt like she had to watch her back in Hollywood, like she was never safe. Yeah, this had to do with her social status, Capricorn energy. That is the 10th house. She felt very, very worried about her social status, very worried about her career and her influence on this society. She felt like she had a reputation to uphold, and now that she's going through this spiritual awakening, she's realizing that that reputation is no longer valid, and it can't go with her in the next season. Definitely cannot. She may be thinking about moving to Canada, I'm hearing. They had her on a lot of pills and medications. You can't see this card, but that's what that says. They had her on a lot of pills. They MK Ultra'd the fuck out of Black Chyna, y'all. Her mom was right. They MK Ultra'd the fuck out of this girl. Because they realized how quiet and mystical she was. Even when she seems confident, there's days where she's not as bold and confident as y'all think she is. She has two different sides of her that she has to put on in order to, you know, become Black Chyna. And that's the reason why she's telling y'all she don't want to be Black Chyna no more. She's trying to make millionaire moves, okay? She's trying to set her children up for success because there's a lot of people around her, or either she was trying to copy other people. She was trying to copy other millionaires and got caught. You know what I'm saying? Got caught up. Passion for you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that had a passion for her, but they didn't actually have a passion for her mind. They only had a passion for her body and what they could get from her. And she feels very used and very used and abused, I'm hearing. And she's trying to stay strong, y'all. She felt very chained to Hollywood. She felt like she was stuck to Hollywood, like she couldn't get out of Hollywood. Like Hollyweird fucked her up. And that's why she always felt like she was old, like she had wrinkles, like she wasn't valuable enough. She had to go get fillers. Not even realizing that she was naturally beautiful. She didn't even need it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, and she was very upset when her and Rob's relationship ended. It caused her a lot of pain, but she had to stay strong. Yeah. I definitely feel like she's an empath, y'all. She feels just like us. She's a nature spirit. She connects with nature. She connects with spirituality. I feel like her mom connects with spirituality too. That's why her mom is very knowledgeable about occult practices and what goes down behind closed doors in Hollywood and what they're doing and what type of spells they cast. Like, I feel like she's been open to this since she was a kid. Her mom is very spiritual. Yeah, and there's times where she feel like people around her are very emotionally manipulative, or maybe she was emotionally manipulative. Yeah, definitely seeing that. But she's learning that she's trying to work smarter, not harder. And she definitely saw something in her dreams, y'all, that made her want to change. These demons, y'all can't see that, but I feel like they came to her in her dreams, and she felt like a victim. She felt like a victim to her circumstances. Yeah, and Secret Lover came out again. So let me know if y'all want to see a part 2 to this reading. I definitely am loving this energy that she's in. And we all need to continue to pray for people that are in Hollywood right now, because they are under heavy spiritual warfare. There is a war for people's souls right now, y'all. There is a war for people's souls. And Satan believes he won, but her story is only a small testimony of what God can do and how he can save us if we allow him to, if we allow him to come into our life, if we allow him to be our leader, our shepherd. We will get the healing that we need. And I am so glad to see that Miss Angela is getting the healing that she needs, and she is currently focused on herself. That is so important when it comes to Black women and us reclaiming our power. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you would like to book me for a personal reading, you can always do so. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comment section below. If y'all have any specific celebrities that y'all would like to see, put them down in the comment section below. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel to support this channel. If you would like to donate, I have all of my information down below. Sending you all light and love. Goodbye.